What's up, everyone? Welcome to Yours Avenue. My name is Darren, and yes, I am back from Japan. It has been a long 2 weeks for me. A lot of walking, a lot of shopping, a lot of eating, and I am glad to be back to talk about comics today or comic book movies news to you today. But man, what a long vacation. If you guys want to see my trip, I did do a bunch of vlogs previously, so just hit back to our channel and look at our videos after this one. All right, so today I want to talk about a few topics today. It's going to be kind of a quick one, but I want to talk about this Shazam sequel that we have floating around the internet right now. So the Shazam sequel is currently in the works. They just rehired their writer, or their previous writer, Henry Gayden, who has worked on the first film. And David F. Sandberg has not yet been confirmed to come back yet, but we have heard in the past that David F. Sandberg wants to come back to direct. It just hasn't been officially confirmed yet, but it's great to hear that they brought on a previous writer, because of, you know, the way the movie was in Shazam was great. I love the plot, I love the character development, I love the dynamic between Freddy and Billy. I thought they really nailed that, and I liked how they wrote you know, Shazam in general with Zachary Levi. I think he portrayed that character very well. He really brought that cheese factor, and they brought a lot of heart to the movie as well. So I really love that, and it's not a surprise of how high a score that movie got in Rotten Tomatoes. So kudos to the writers, right? It's always the writers that bring the tone of the movie, and they're pretty much the engine of any storyline, right? So. It's good to hear that they're bringing them back, and it's only time will tell for that announcement for David S. Sandberg's return for the sequel. So, and also, spoiler alert, so if you guys haven't watched the movie at all, definitely pause this or skip a few seconds after this. But Mr. Mind, if you guys don't know, he is going to be returning. I'm assuming he's going to be the next villain in the sequel, just because he was hinted at the mid-credit scene, as well as Mark Strong, Dr. Savannah. He had also been confirmed to return for the sequel. And yeah, Mr. Mind, he is a really big part of Captain Marvel's story. He's one of his main villains, and he has the ability to do mind control, has telekinesis, and telepathy as well. And Mr. Mind is also part of a villain society called Monster Society of Evil, and is pretty much a group of villains, and they just battle against like Shazam and stuff. But I think this is going to be huge for the sequel, just because, one, we got the Captain Marvel family, having their powers, and we got Mr. Mind, and most likely they're gonna bring on the Monster Society of Evil to the big screen. And plus we got Mark Strong, he's coming back to kick some ass. So it's gonna be a huge free-for-all for everyone. It's gonna be a huge team-up movie. And depending on when this movie does take place, whether it's after or before Black Adam, I'm assuming if it does come after, we can only assume Black Adam will appear in this movie as well. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a slam fest, and it's going to be crazy. So really exciting stuff to theorize about what's to come in the sequel, but I'm super juiced about it. Alright, so the second story that I want to talk about today is the Suicide Squad movie. So basically, Idris Elba, he was reportedly originally supposed to replace Will Smith as Deadshot, but recent reports are saying that he is going to play original character now. So James Gunn, today, he has posted a picture on social media, and it was a cover of the Suicide Squad, a comic book cover, and it included a very familiar character called Bronze Tiger, and we can only assume this is the character that Idris Elba is going to portray as, because, I mean, he's the next black character, right? So I can only assume he's going to play that, and this definitely makes sense, just because Bronze Tiger, he was portrayed on the Arrowverse by Michael J. White, and he played him very well. Definitely one of my favorite characters in the like the whole villain lineup in Arrow, and so I really like that you know, if they do go with this route, you know, and bring on Bronze Tiger onto the big screen, I'm definitely excited to see how Idris Elba is going to play him, just because he has a really interesting background. I mean, if you guys don't know, when Bronze Tiger was young, he saw a burglar break into his house and attack his parents, and with that, he went to go attack the guy and ended up killing him. From there, he was trained to be a martial arts master, and then he got multiple times he got brainwashed, and he became the Bronze Tiger that we know and love. And so he eventually got brought into the Suicide Squad and became a leader. And then his story just fully fledged out from there. And so he has a really interesting background, and he has a lot of grit to him, and he definitely plays that. He plays that line between a, you know, anti-hero and a villain. So it's something to be excited about, especially with Idris Elba playing him. So I'm totally stoked about this. All right, so the third story that I want to talk about today is this 5-year plan that Kevin Feige came out and talked about with Marvel. So basically, you know, with Avengers Endgame coming up, they're doing a lot of promotion this month with it's coming in, I think, April 25th, right? And so Kevin Feige, he recently spoke about the 5-year plan and how it does not include the X-Men. So this is what he said. It'll be a while. It's all just beginning, and the 5-year plan that we were working on before any of that was set, basically the overtaking of Fox. So really, it's much more for us, less about specifics of when and where the X-Men will appear right now, and more just the comfort factor and how nice it is that they're home, that they're all back. But it will be a very long time. So it's gonna be a long time from now until we see the X-Men based off this quote that he's saying. And I think it's very disappointing, just because I want to see them come back very soon. Just because I haven't been totally satisfied with everything that we've gotten from the X-Men. I mean, the first X-Men was great for its time, but I think it didn't fully represent how we've seen them in the past comic books and in the TV show. I feel like we never got a definitive version of X-Men yet, and I think Marvel can definitely bring them on. I just want them to do it right away. Like, I know there's a lot of X-Men fans out there, but I would be lying to you if I said I'll be lying to you if I said I loved what we've gotten so far. So I haven't loved anything. I honestly, actually, I've just been satisfied, or I've been okay with the movies that we've had, but I haven't truly fallen in love with anything. So, so yeah, I mean, hearing that they're going to be, you know, coming to the big screen after 5 years is a long wait, but I mean, if it means that we're gonna get you know, get it done right this time, I'm gonna be totally excited about it. But I'm assuming Deadpool it's outside of this 5-year plan, maybe just because Deadpool is its own thing. So I would assume Deadpool and maybe X-Force is gonna be coming within the 5 years from now. So that's pretty much it today. It's going to be a really short video, but I want to know what you guys think about anything that I talked about today. Are you guys excited for Idris Elba playing Bronze Tiger? Do you want him to play Bronze Tiger? Who else do you want him to play as? And how do you guys feel about this Captain Marvel sequel? How do you guys feel about Mr. Mime being the next villain? And how do you guys feel about, you know, X-Men coming after 5 years? So let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys again. Bye.